Hey, everybody.
Hey, what? Whoa! The whole planet!
It's the whole damn planet.
It's all our viewers. Our viewers are... Everyone on Earth watches this show.
Everyone.
Oh, Chelsea, who are you gonna pick to drive your car today?
This one.
Oh, Squidson.
Squidson.
Oh boy, Chelsea, we didn't think of a good topic to talk about today.
We never do.
No, what time we did, I think.
Maybe once. I'll try this one, I guess. What are we gonna talk about? I suppose one thing that we sometimes talk about a little bit, since it aligns with our other segment, is Splatfest.
Oh yeah. Hey gang, it's Splatfest. Who's in and who's skin?
Oh dear.
What?
Whose skin?
Yeah, it's a saying. Who's like, it's, who's in and who's out. Who's in and who's skin.
I've never heard that.
Well, there's all kinds of different dialects from different regions. Maybe you haven't heard it.
I haven't. I just said that.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Splatfest this time around is action versus comedy in movies and TV.
I like them.
Me too. Yeah, it's another one where I'm like not super inclined towards either side more than the other. I like both. It also doesn't help that it's like movies and TV, because I feel like with movies, I do watch more action movies than comedy movies. But with TV, I probably watch more comedy.
Right.
So it's like, well, which is it? Nintendo.
See, the thing with me is that I tend to like comedy movies more than action movies. But I'd say that I don't know if I like action TV. Like the TV that I guess you could be considered action TV that I watch, I feel like isn't actually action TV. It's like...
Yeah, that's another issue that I was having as well, because like on TV, what is action TV? Is that like NCIS? Is that... What is it? There's not really a lot of shows where it's like fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
And explosions, because TV doesn't have as big of a budget.
Right.
So it's a little confusing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
The only thing I can think of as action TV is like the actual superhero shows.
Right.
Which, I love superhero movies, but I'm not as into the shows.
Yeah, I don't watch them shows.
Don't forget, everybody, it's Mario Kart Monday, which means if you play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you can hop on in.
Yeah, we'll play in the same room as you, but we won't acknowledge you. It's a privilege to get to play near us, and you should be grateful.
It's an honor.
So, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do team comedy. Not because necessarily I have a very strong preference, but just because the good squid off the hook person is the team comedy.
Yeah.
That being said, I think, like, reading through some of the dialogue of the off the hook hosts, I feel like
Marina, like, pretty much just said why action was bad and not why comedy was good.
Pearl, I think, made like a subtle dig at the Big Bang Theory in her conversation, because she said she hates when Sheldon tells jokes.
Oh. I didn't catch that. That's pretty great though.
So I mean, that's a big up. That really gives me pause.
Yeah. Also, like, one thing I was thinking of when Marina was basically just shitting over action movies for all being the same. It's like, yes, that is true, but also a lot of sitcoms are the same.
What are you talking about?
It's all just about fucking.
That's true.
I was watching something recently. Oh, I know. My relatives were in town, so while we were like cooking Christmas dinner and stuff, we just had random old sitcoms in the background on Netflix. And it was one that I hadn't really seen, I don't believe. It was like an older one. But while I was watching, I couldn't help but thinking, because that what you had said before, that sitcoms are all just about fucking, and it really was just about like the drama of which characters were gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow.
Ace. Oh heck yeah! Hands, you got dang Splatoon.
Nice. You
Heck
can play
yeah.
Saturday Night Live with us. Hell yeah.
King K Drool, welcome to chat. King K Drool, good name.
Hello.
Asks, what movies make you go, haha? I assume laugh.
Yeah. That was another issue I had, though, was, like I said, I watch more action movies. Like, I can list a lot of action movies I've seen recently, because I like superhero movies, mainly. But I don't remember the last time I watched just a straight-up comedy movie.
Yeah, that's true. I think, like, I don't know, a lot of good comedy movies are a little bit tough to come by. I think, like, a lot of Coen Brothers comedies make me laugh. Like, the one that everyone always mentions is The Big Lebowski, but, like, there's also A Serious Man, which is really funny. Even though it's, like, a pretty, I don't know, it's a pretty dark comedy, to be sure. But it's, like, still really funny.
Yeah, I think my issue, personally, is, like, a lot of movies I watch that are comedy are not, they're, like, comedy plus another genre, like action comedy or a rom-com or something. They're not just straight up comedy.
Yeah, that's true. There's like so few straight up comedy movies. I've been asked this by, What We Do in the Shadows is really funny.
I haven't seen that.
Yes, you have.
I have? Which one is that?
This one where the vampires in New Zealand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot the name. Whoopsie.
Best in Show is really funny. The Super Mario Brothers movie is really funny. I think it's really funny. Well, Sans, if you can play Splatoon with us, then when is the Splatfest? Is that this week?
I don't know. Probably.
Then you should play the Splatfest with us.
Yeah. Do it.
And we can see if we can get
Do it.
either Greta or Rogue One to play so we can have a squid squad.
Hell yeah. Oh no, but what if all three want to play?
Oh, well then.
How do we choose?
Oh, I don't. Well, Leland will not play.
Ah.
How we'll choose is that Leland doesn't care if he doesn't play. Not to be mean, but like he said, he only plays Splatoon when we ask him to play Splatoon with us.
But yeah, so that's why I'm a little torn on the subject of action versus comedy. And again, I like action comedies. So, it's like the ketchup and mayo thing.
That's true.
Like, I like them combined. Why must you make me choose? Why not both?
YGBV, it's me. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I felt a little stronger about mayonnaise versus ketchup, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt slightly stronger about mayonnaise. But also Marina was on the other side, which balanced it out. So I was like, what do I do?
Which one would win in a fight? Like, which condiment would win in a fight? I mean, like a fist fight? Or like a taste test? Like, again, if it's straight up taste test, I'd pick mayonnaise. I'm sorry that I'm so white, everyone. But I like it better than ketchup.
Whoop, why? Yeah, me too. Also, I put mayonnaise on more stuff, I feel like.
Yeah, put mayonnaise on more stuff.
Like sandwiches.
Like anything that I would put ketchup on, I would probably also put mayonnaise on too.
Yeah.
Okay, fist fight.
Well, mayonnaise has more substance.
Yeah, and it's full. It's got eggs in it, and that's got protein. It's got muscles.
So I think mayo would still win.
Mayonnaise would kick ketchup's ass. Are you kidding me? That tomato paste wimp. Fuck that. He would go down in one punch.
One punch!
Yeah, ketchup. More like cat chump. Boom.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right, YGBV, it's me. Ketchup plus mayo is a beautiful combo. It's a hella good flavor.
That's how I eat my french fries.
It's how everyone should eat their french fries. It's one of the few culinary achievements of Great Britain. So anyway, I think we're gonna be team comedy.
Okay.
In case anyone out there is trying to split with us.
What do you think is going to be more popular?
Team comedy?
You think?
I think that, I think a lot of people probably feel the same ways, that they like both.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure most people prefer Marina.
True. I don't know. I just wonder if, like, action might win out just because action... Hey, I got second place. I wasn't even
Star Wars just came out?
Well, yeah, I mean, mainly just because action movies are so much bigger than comedy movies.
There's a lot more of them.
Yeah.
I suppose, but I feel like... I don't know.
There's more of them. They make more money. They have bigger budgets. They're just bigger in general.
Why didn't you pick Baby Park, you coward? I get that, but I also feel like that works against it, because, like... when there are comedy movies, they feel more novel. They feel more like a different thing that's happening. I mean, certainly not all action movies are the same, but it's like, you watch enough action movies and they blur together.
Yeah. I guess that's another point to bring up in this segment where we dig way too deep into this very simple question. But are we also talking, like, generic action and comedy movies, or just like any? Because if I was gonna rate a generic, like, Michael Bay stupid blockbuster with explosions and no substance versus a generic comedy where it's just, I don't know, Adam Sandler dicking around.
Adam Sandler versus Michael Bay. So basically, you're talking, why not por qué no los dos? Watch Pixels.
Yeah. Then it's like, whereas if it was like two quality ones, if I was choosing between watching like an action that I knew would be good versus a comedy I knew that would be good, I'd probably go for the action one, personally. Hey, Pete.
We just started streaming, yeah. Top 5 Adam Sandler movies. Punch Drunk Love was okay. Billy Madison is watchable. And Happy Gilmore, and there's only 3. And I don't like any other Adam Sandler movies. Oh, thanks. It's not on purpose. It's on accident. My beard grows in weird.
Ow.
Oh, okay. Top 5 people named Adam Sandler. I'll tell you right now, none of those people are the Adam Sandler. Any other 5 Adam Sandlers than Adam Sandler. Well, maybe not that true. I mean, maybe one of those Adam Sandlers, like, murdered someone. Man, it must suck if your name is Adam Sandler, huh? Because, like, your whole life is now dictated by the fact that everyone's gonna be like, haha, hey, you see the water boy? Hey, where's your mama? And then you kill yourself.
Oh, no.
Because this is your life now. Holy, oh, Jesus, Pete, what did Adam Sandler do? Did he slight your family? Did Adam Sandler talk shit on Yo Mama? Oh yeah. Do you like that? That subtle, that dry European humor? No, I was talking to Pete, not you, IGBV. I know you said bread. I don't know what you could possibly be referring to because there's no bread in frame. American humor is too moist.
It's pretty moist.
That wet American humor.
Wet, hot American humor.
Well, I guess Wet Hot American Summer, the original one, was also a movie, which was a comedy movie, which was really good.
Never saw it.
It's really good. Did you see the Netflix series?
Nope.
Oh. Well, it's really good. But it really helps to have seen the movie, honestly.
Yeah. I guess that's another thing for me. I feel like I've seen way more action movies than comedy movies.
Chelsea, top 5 breads.
German bread. Mischbrot is real good. Brötchen. Brötchen with, Käsebrötchen is the best. It's cheese bread. It's great. It's like a little roll, and they bake cheese on top of it, and then sometimes they put like little speck, which is like bacon. And it's super good. And then I'm also boring, and I like white bread for sandwiches.
I like rye bread, and I like brioche.
Brioche is good.
And I like soured dough. I like
That is alright. It's not my favorite.
I love that Dutch crunch. And
Garlic bread.
And a bagel.
Ow.
Does donut count as bread?
I feel like no.
Why not? It's pretty much bread. Is croissant bread?
Croissant is kind of bread. You use it for sandwiches.
So then donut is bread, you use it for sandwiches.
Have you ever had a donut sandwich?
Yeah, haven't you?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't like donuts.
Oh, that's right, you have some kind of problem. I think certain American comedies tend to be a little bit over the top and dumb, yeah. I mean, like, Adam Sandler comedies are stupid. Most Judd
Scary
Apatow
movies.
comedies are stupid. Yeah, Scary Movie series is fucking dumb. Any, like, of those movies that's, like, a parody of a movie genre are always, like, dumb as heck. Was Charlie Sheen in Scary Movie 3?
I have no idea.
I think he was. I seem to remember that pretty distinctly.
Ah, rude. Rude.
Donuts are a type of a nut.
Wow, though.
Wow, you got punked pretty bad,
Yeah,
son.
like 4 people passed me right then.
Oh, maybe they're referring to the liquid bread I'm drinking. So what comedy movies do you like? What's like a comedy movie you have seen and you enjoy? Can you like think of a pure ass comedy movie?
I mean, that's the problem. A lot of the comedy movies I've watched are like comedy plus another genre.
Well, have you seen like a Judd Apatow comedy movie? Like
Like
the
what?
40-Year-Old Virgin? Or like Knocked Up?
Nope.
Pineapple Express?
Nope. I don't watch comedy movies apparently.
I guess not. Maybe you should watch one. Maybe you'd like it. I mean, none of the ones I mentioned are good.
Yeah. I like Monty Python.
Oh, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's a comedy movie.
It's a comedy
good
movie.
One. Hey, buddy, talk about jokes a minute. Monty Python is definitely British and definitely has like 100 jokes in the span of like a second, okay?
Yeah. I like Pitch Perfect.
Is that a comedy?
Yeah. It's sort of along the lines of like Mean Girls.
Oh yeah, Mean Girls is a comedy.
And Mean Girls is a comedy.
But Mean Girls is kind of a rom-com though.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was gonna like bring up like you like She's the Man.
Oh, She's the Man, yeah.
But that's also kind of a rom-com.
A little bit, yeah. Like the romance isn't the main focus, but it is a large part of the story.
It's very significant. It's the driving factor of all the characters.
Yeah.
I mean,
the romantic
all the
drama.
characters who aren't Amanda Bynes.
Yeah. All the characters that aren't the main character.
Yeah. Like Amanda Bynes only wants to play soccer. Everyone else is like, I want fuck. Nothing's funnier than watching people who are really horny. Apparently, according to comedy writers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Producers is a comedy.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I like that one. I guess I like musical comedies.
Well, those are pretty good.
Oop. But yeah, I feel like I definitely watch more TV comedies than movie comedies.
Yeah. Well, again, it's like you said, they're easier to make.
Yeah.
So they make more of them.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite TV comedies, Chelsea?
Bob's Burgers.
It's a good one.
Oop. Whoopsie.
You're really messing this up.
Yeah.
Not supposed to put inkling in water, Chelsea. It die.
I know.
That's it. Chelsea only likes Bob's Burgers. That's all the TV comedy she likes.
I like The Good Place. It's a good new
Place.
one. Yeah. Probably my favorite older sitcom is Frasier.
It's a good older sitcom.
I used to like Big Bang Theory when it like was sort of first starting. Not when it first starting, because the first season's kind of sucks. But the first, like, I don't know, second through fourth seasons, or when those were airing, I was in high school, and my friends and I enjoyed watching it. But then, as with most sitcoms, it kind of, you get tired of it because it's just the same thing over and over again. I guess to its credit, Big Bang Theory did evolve some of its characters gradually, but not enough to really make a significance.
What are those wacky Big Bang boys up to this week?
Yeah, my parents still watch it, so they're like, oh, did you see the new Big Bang Theory?
They're making new ones?
Yeah, I think it's still airing. I think it's finally ending now, but
Jesus Christ.
as far as I know.
I watched one Big Bang Theory one time, and it was very dumb.
Yeah.
Are you gonna catch Young Sheldon airing, I think
no.
now?
I forgot they were making that.
Young Sheldon, baby.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Why?
I've never seen anyone make a distinction for the seasons of SpongeBob.
Oops.
That's new.
Oh, I've heard people say that, like, older versus newer episodes.
Young Sheldon grows up to be young Pope. Hell yeah.
I hate this course. Everything looks the same.
Oh yeah, dude.
I can't see. It fucks with my eyes.
The Joey Show after Friends. Or like the show that starred Brad Garrett after Everybody Loves Raymond.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, what? Everybody knows that there's always going to be a spin-off. Like, one of the only sitcoms that ended that didn't have a spin-off that I can remember is like Seinfeld, except Curb Your Enthusiasm exists, so it kind of did have a spin-off. God. And, you know, Frasier is a spin-off of Cheers.
Did the Golden Girls have a spin-off?
I don't know.
I never saw the Golden Girls.
Me neither. Chelsea, I'm surprised you went through your list of favorite sitcoms and you did not even say Parks and Rec.
Oh, Parks and Rec. Sorry, I kind of got distracted before I really got that far into my list.
Chelsea, stop caring about the video game and
Yeah, you're right.
create content for the viewers with me.
We all know by now that the video game is more just an excuse.
Mario Kart Monday is not a video
It's our
game stream.
It's our podcast.
Yeah, it's our vodcast.
But yeah, Parks and Rec is probably my favorite TV comedy, actually.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to talk bad about Frasier. I love Frasier. I would argue that Frasier is way better than Cheers,
Yeah,
honestly.
I much prefer it. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen that much of Cheers, but from what I have seen, I got into Frasier way faster.
Yeah. Well, Frasier's way funnier. Cheers is like, I don't know, Frasier's just got a funnier premise. It's like Frasier's just a really funny character idea because he's this shallow idiot who like acts very high and like mighty. It's so good.
Yeah.
Cheers is just about like a bunch of Boston dickheads who like have a bar and they're trying to fuck.
I never really watched Friends, which I feel is one that everyone like references.
Oh, dude, Friends is really good, but
Yeah.
it's like because it's very bad.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually seen a full episode of Friends.
Really? You should at least watch one full episode of Friends.
I've seen like bits and pieces, but
Again, it's not good, but it's like
they have a catchy theme song. That's all I know.
They have a catchy theme song. It's really dumb to watch. This guy Joey Tribbiani, played by Matt LeBlanc, whom
Oops. Ow.
fucking Matt Perry's dad is a non-binary person who's surprisingly well written for a fucking 90s sitcom. I don't know how they swung that because Joey Tribbiani is always being like, hey, I'm not gay. Did anyone call me gay? I feel like two different people wrote the show.
Yeah. Probably did.
Right.
Often, you'll very rarely find a TV show that was written only by one person.
I meant to say like two different writing teams.
Ah, gotcha.
Friends was huge in Denmark. Wow. Is there like a Dansk translation of the Friends song that I can listen to?
Oh man, you know what sitcom was real bad?
Hey, is a Danish a bread? What sitcom was real bad?
Isn't a Danish a pastry?
Yeah, bread. Is all
technically.
pastries bread? Is a cake bread? What sitcom was bad?
2.5 Men.
I've never seen even one episode of 2.5 Men. I just know that
I watched a lot of it when I was like in middle school, and didn't really know, like my standards weren't very high. Oops.
All right, take it easy, YGBV. It's me.
Oh, bye. But no, it's bad. A lot of it's pretty much just wow, why can't I think of his name? Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, the shiny Chuck.
Yeah. Charlie Sheen's just like this shitty rich guy who always has different hot ladies come over to his beach house and is just a giant piece of shit. And his brother, Alan, is like the pathetic guy who just got a divorce and is trying to take care of his son when he has custody. And he like lost his place, so he worms his way into staying at Charlie Sheen's house and never leaves. And it's pretty much just like Charlie Sheen treating Alan like a piece of shit, and Alan just being like a giant wuss, and both of them trying to get girls. And then the kid is there, and originally he was kind of cute because he was like 8, but then as the series went on, he just became annoying, and the characters like never develop at all. Like, at least in some sitcoms, they sort of try to develop the characters over time, but in that one, not at all.
Sauce Don 69 and Sauce Man 69.
Wow. And like so many of the jokes are just like very sexist and bad.
So what it sounds like you're trying to say is that 2.5 Men is a sitcom about trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, let's pitch a sitcom, Chelsea. Let's just call it Trying to Fuck. And we'll go to the executives. We're like, listen, we've watched a lot of sitcoms. We get it. Let's cut the bullshit.
These wheels aren't very good at turning. It might change.
Okay. Well, that sounds terrible, Chelsea. I don't think I'll ever watch 2.5 Men now.
You shouldn't.
I wasn't going to ever, but now I won't ever.
Yeah, it was like actually created by the same guy who did Big Bang Theory. And personally, as bad as Big Bang Theory sometimes is, it's so much better than 2.5 Men.
Hi, Acid Rain is warm.
Hello. We're talking about shitty comedies. And good comedies. But right now we're talking about shitty comedies.
We're mostly talking about shitty comedies. But the question is 2.5 Men better or worse than Young Sheldon?
I don't know.
I've never seen an episode of either of those.
Like, 2.5 Men, pretty low bar, but also I feel like Young Sheldon's gonna just be ooh,
like the sound you make when you sip a really strong cup of coffee, like ooh, so good?
No.
Okay. Wow, Acid Rain is warm. You love Young Sheldon. Oh, we found one, ladies and gentlemen. We found the Young Sheldon fan.
The single.
I've never seen Housebound, Pete.
Are you serious? If so, what do you like about it?
And if so, I'm gonna noogie you. I'm gonna bully you now.
Oh no. I mean, maybe it'll be good, but I think the main problem I have with the concept is that none of the other Big Bang Theory characters are gonna be in it, and they're the ones who like balance out Sheldon's like annoyingness.
Hey, do you know what I think you know what the prequel to Young Sheldon is? You know what the prequel to that show is?
What?
Boss Baby.
It's just dumb fun. I can see that. I mean, that's kind of what Big Bang Theory is.
Bingo bongo theory.
I'd watch that. So, like, I feel like the only way that young Sheldon would be good is if they, like, the new cast of characters with him are all, like, amazing.
Fox Mulder's here.
Wow.
Wow.
I keep forgetting to switch my stuff.
Oh, Chelsea, you're gonna be bad at driving now.
Yeah, I mean, like, worse than usual.
So, talking a lot about sitcoms. What are some action movies that you like, or not action movies, action shows, if any, that you've enjoyed or enjoy currently?
I mean, I liked some of the Marvel TV shows, at least originally. Like, the first season of Daredevil was pretty good. The second and third seasons less so, unfortunately. Same with Agent Carter. Agent Carter, the first season was really good, but then the second season was kind of weird. I don't think I actually finished it. Jessica Jones was kind of meh. I'm not big on the DC superhero TV shows, even though they do seem to be better than their movies. I watched a little bit of Supergirl, and I tried The Flash but couldn't get into it. Same thing with Green Arrow.
Hey, you know what my favorite action TV show is? FMA Brotherhood. Whoa! That was some fucking geometry magic.
Yeah.
What about Supernatural? Is that action?
I guess if you count anime, then there are lots of action TV shows. Or cartoons. I don't know if I'd call Supernatural action. I guess there is fighting in it. It's more of a procedural cop show, though, with monsters instead of just human murderers.
I mean, why wouldn't you count cartoons? You gave example of Bob's Burgers for comedy.
True. I guess it just didn't occur to me yet. Oops.
Acid Rain is Warm likes Young Sheldon as an action TV show. Well, now I'm interested. I didn't know there would be much action in the Young Sheldon. Oh no, Chelsea.
This course is flipped and it's throwing me off.
Oh, you got second word.
Yeah.
You beat Raphael, though.
Yeah, fuck Raphael.
Oh man, come on. Poor Raphael. He's cool but rude.
Yeah, I guess if we were, oops, that's not what I wanted. If we're talking about, if we're including like anime and like superhero cartoons, then I'd probably say I like action better than comedy.
What about comedy anime?
I mean, it's another one where I watch more action than comedy. There are some comedy anime I like, but given a choice between watching like, I don't know, Full Metal Alchemist or Barakamon, I'd pick for Full Metal Alchemist as much as I love Barakamon.
Is One Punch Man a comedy or an action?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Greta.
Hey, Greta.
Greta, what team are you going to be on for the Splatfest? Unfortunately, that's not a choice. I wish you could pick
Yeah.
action comedy for the secret third off the hook member,
Yeah.
who's a salmonid.
The true fish waifu.
One, the third off the hook member is a salmonid, and two, the third off the hook member who is a salmonid has a much more like comely, shapely form than Marina, because Nintendo wants to trying to fuck a fish. That's my new sitcom.
Yeah, she's not even humanoid. She's just a fish. She's literally just a talking fish.
Just a talking fish. Action comedy versus horror comedy?
Action comedy.
What is horror comedy? I don't think I've seen a horror comedy ever. I feel like I've seen like horror movies that are like funny, have like comic relief and like moments of levity, but never like a horror comedy except for like Scary Movie, which I am not very fond of. Unless you count What We Do in the Shadows, then yeah, horror comedy's great. Okay. Pete really wants us to watch Housebound. He keeps bringing it up.
What is that?
What is Housebound, Pete? You've piqued our interest.
You've piqued our interest.
Oh, Ash vs. the Evil Dead. I guess that is a horror comedy. Yeah, that's pretty good. I would still say I like action comedy, though, better. Wait, go up.
Huh? What?
Go. Oh, never mind. I liked that wheel better.
Greta, you gonna play? Play with me, Greta.
Wow, Greta, thanks. Horror comedy? What's horror about the stream?
You wound us.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of
heart.
I think you're thinking of our Halloween stream, Greta.
Yeah, I guess the stream is an example of being housebound. Let's take the stream outside now.
Finally use our porch. It's pouring down rain, but you know.
Housebound is a horror movie about a woman being housebound for a crime and realizes the house is haunted.
Like house arrest?
Yeah, like house arrest. Is The Human Centipede a horror comedy? I think it is. I think that is horror comedy, right?
I guess.
Because
I've never seen it.
It's not scary. It's mostly just yucky. It like seems like so juvenile that it's like somebody did it like as a joke.
Yeah. Is it funny though?
No. But maybe. There were a lot of times when I was watching it that I thought it was being funny on accident, but maybe it was being funny on accident on purpose. Cold candy corn. I've never heard of that.
Ow.
Yeah, I guess when I think about it, There's a lot of like just terrible horror movies that are maybe horror comedy. Like Sleepaway Camp is horror comedy. Sleepaway Camp, of course, a movie that everybody knows and recognizes my reference.
Isn't there some sort of like, I don't know if it's a web show or what, but it's sort of like one of those where they try to find ghosts and shit, but it's a comedy?
Probably. It sounds like a thing.
I guess that would maybe be horror comedy.
Have you ever seen that one? So you know about the ghost finding shows?
Uh-huh.
Did you ever see the one where the team of ghost finders are like kind of just a bunch of bros?
No.
And they go into haunted places and just cuss out the ghosts. They like go into the haunted mansion and they're like, "Fuck you, ghost! You are shit, ghost! Piece of shit! Fuck you, ghost!" This is a real fucking show and it's great.
I know we mentioned Supernatural, and while that is not horror anymore, because it started out sort of as horror, but then it sort of turned more into a typical cop drama.
Yeah.
But at one point it had a spin-off web series that they did just for funsies, because in one of their episodes they met basically a group of paranormal investigators who didn't know shit. Like the joke was that Sam and Dean actually are like, they hunt monsters and ghosts and shit, and they find these guys who are trying to make their own web show and look for ghosts, and like they don't actually do a good job, but because they meet the Winchesters teach them. So then they actually made like a little web series that is those guys' show, and I guess that could be like a horror comedy. Oh, because it was supposed to be funny.
Shaun of the Dead is a horror comedy.
That's true.
Is Gravity Falls a horror comedy?
I guess you could call it that.
Yeah. Turns out there is horror. Hey, turns out there's a lot of horror comedy. How about that, huh? Who would have thunk it? I didn't, apparently. Alright, so if you had to pick between rom-coms, action coms, and horror coms to watch forever, which would you pick?
Probably action coms. Because I feel like all three of them would eventually get tiresome, but action ones, I can just watch the explosions and shit, at least. Whereas continuously watching the same romantic subplot would be tiresome. And probably also, I guess I'm just not as into horror, so...
What about drom-coms?
Drom-coms? Dramedies?
Yeah.
That'd probably be a close second after action comedy.
What about .com-coms?
Ah.
Or what about, like, comedies about, like, Mega Man and Street Fighter? Capcom coms.
Capcom coms. I'd watch those.
Annabelle 2? I don't know what Annabelle 2 is.
Isn't that a horror?
I guess. I don't know what Annabelle 1 is. I honestly don't watch that much horror.
Yeah, same.
I feel like a lot of it is very bad. Although some of it's, like, interesting. I think the last horror movie that I watched that I really appreciated was It Follows. I didn't think it was scary, but I thought it was, like, a neat idea. There was, like, one horror movie that a friend of mine kept telling me to watch, called Let the Right One In, which apparently is good. Is your first account Annabelle Acid Rain? Did you ever watch like some more well-known horror movies, Chelsea? Like, did you ever watch The Ring?
Nope.
You never watched The Ring?
Mm-mm.
Did you ever watch The Shining?
No.
Really? Did you ever watch The Exorcist?
Mm-mm. I don't like horror.
How do you know?
I don't like feeling scared.
Okay.
I like if it's just like, I like thrillers, and I like sort of ones where it's like something maybe like malevolent is happening, and you don't know what it is, and you're trying to figure it out, and it's more like a mystery thriller type of thing. I like that, but I don't like when it's just trying to scare you.
I don't think I've seen The X-Files in a really long time. I don't think that horror movies are ever scary. It's just too easy to I don't know, distance myself from the action that's happening on the screen.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Black Mirror is more scary than any horror movie.
Yeah. I like Black Mirror.
Yeah, me
I like
too.
stuff like that. And I love Hannibal. Do you consider that horror?
Sort of. I mean, it kind of is. It's very grisly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'd consider it. It's like, I don't know. It's like somewhere between a horror and a thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured X-Files was more of a mystery show.
Would you consider The Mummy horror? Or is that more action?
I ain't never seen The Mummy.
Oh. Because when I was a kid, I really liked watching The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. I don't know why, but I did.
Yeah, talking about Hannibal the show. I think Hannibal the movie is pretty solidly a thriller. Like, it definitely, because it's a movie, it's paced so quickly that it's none of the elements that would inspire horror really get a chance to set in.
I've seen Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that's what I meant, is Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Well, Hannibal too. All of those movies in that sort of canon of it's Sir Anthony Hopkins are mostly thrillers. Hannibal, the show, since it's so slowly paced, has a lot more time to creep in on you. And it's definitely that's what it's trying to do with all the imagery and Will Graham's fucked up brain. It's trying to be more horror than thriller than the movies were. And that's why it works, because if Hannibal, the TV show, just tried to also be a thriller, then it would be too comparable to the movie. And I don't think people would really like it very much.
Yeah.
What do you think of Split? I don't know what Split is.
Me neither.
Sorry, Pete. I'm sorry, Pete. Pete, I'm sorry. What the heck is this place? Are you gonna see the mummy?
Yeah.
How come you're not Link anymore?
I haven't been Link for a while.
Oh. I guess I haven't actually been watching the video game happen. Should we comment on the video game?
We're racing. There's Greta.
Hey, Greta. Oh, don't go in the hole. Oh, okay. Split is the most recent M. Night Shyamalan movie, and apparently it's actually pretty good. Wait. What? Are you just the same person as YGBV Acid Rain is warm? You just changed your screen name? What a masterful ploy. You've really gotten the drop on us this time. You've bamboozled us.
What?
What?
What is happening?
Why would you deceive us like this? I feel so wronged. I thought I knew you. Oh yeah. I didn't know M. Night Shyamalan watched our stream.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, M. Night. What do you think the M stands for?
Mary.
Mary? You think his name is Mary?
Yeah. It's his final plot twist.
That his first name is Mary is
Yep.
his final plot twist.
Didn't say it was a good plot twist.
What if the M just doesn't stand for anything? Now that's a plot twist.
What if it's like that joke in The Simpsons where everyone wanted to know what J stood for, his middle name J,
Yeah.
and it was J, J-A-Y.
It just, his name, the M stands for Monday. His name is Monday Night Shyamalan.
That's my new headcanon.
Oh, man.
So, what are we talking about now?
I don't know.
New topic?
Do we need to go to a new topic besides talking about genres? Besides naming just like a bunch of movies and TV shows we like?
Yeah, such good content.
That's a good content. I don't know, man. Could tell you about some stuff that I read briefly when I was browsing AO3.
Let's not talk about politics.
You don't want to talk about politics, Chelsea?
It's in our chat rules.
Oh yeah, there's a rumor that there's a Nintendo Direct.
Oh, is there?
On the 11th.
What do you think's gonna
I
teased?
wanna know when Shin Megami Tensei 5 is coming out. I gotta know. Also, it would be nice to know if they're talking about making another Super Mash Buttons. It would be cool. God damn, I want to play a new Super Mash Buttons. I'd also like to see some maybe Metroid Prime 4 gameplay, not just like the logo.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like what comes to mind. That seems like things that could happen. I could speculate wildly about things that won't happen, but it sure would be neat if they did.
Such as?
Well, I want them to take the like Breath of the Wild engine and assets and make like a separate entire game, like how they did with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. From what I understand, though, rumor mill says that it's probably going to be like centered around Yoshi and Kirby, since those games are in the pipe.
Ow. Wow.
Acid Rain, aka YGBV, doesn't want us to talk about Self-Cessed.
Oh. Okay. Well then.
We've covered that topic pretty thoroughly, but
Is that what we were talking about when they first showed up on our stream?
When they first showed up on our stream, we were talking about. I think we were talking about
weird ships.
Weird ships. Well, we were talking about like, what if
and now
Link
we're talking about it again.
From one, yeah, YGBV. I'm inclined to think you brought it up because you want us to talk about it secretly. YGBV, are you tsundere for Self-Cessed?
No, see, that's not YGBV. That's their alter ego who actually likes Self-Cessed.
So YGBV hates Self-Cessed, but Acid Rain is Warm loves a Self-Cessed. I mean,
the truth is out there.
What are like some other IPs where you have the same character in multiple timelines and shit like that? You know what? I've always wondered.
What?
You know how there's like a bunch of different Toads, but they're all just called Toad?
Is it like a Nurse Joy thing?
So, yeah, like if a Toad and a Toad hook up, or if Nurse Joy and Nurse Joy, or Officer Jenny and Officer Jenny hook up, is that Self-Cessed?
I don't know. Is it that they're siblings, or are they clones, or what? I don't watch Pokemon. I don't actually know the lore.
No, I believe in the lore of Pokemans, all the Nurse Joys and Officer Jennys are like siblings. So it's decidedly not Self-Cessed. But the question of Toad remains. Nobody knows where they come from. I mean, like, as far as I can tell, they're mushroom people, and probably Toads just bud off of other Toads, and that's how they make more Toads. A sort of mitosis situation.
Mitosis.
Nice one. Hell yeah.
Got it. And then Girl Toad actually is their Toad sis.
Alright.
Is the stream canceled?
Stream's canceled, everyone.
Bye.
That's a good question. Does Toad fuck? No, probably not, right? Probably, but there's probably Toad fanfics. Do you think anybody is hot for the Toad? Like, a lot of people, like, you know, a lot of people see, like, video game characters and they're like, ooh, I'm hot for the video game character. Does anybody, like, see the Toad and be like, yeah, I love it. I love it. I love that big dipe.
Well, his whole body's shaped like a dick.
That's true.
I want the ad to have stopped just then.
That would be the perfect place for it to end. Yeah.
Rude.
So rude. Sir Pursuit.
No, Clark restarted the stream.
It's an
You didn't
elaborate
crash.
joke.
Watch, everyone probably thought we really ended and left.
Yeah, well, we only lost like one guy, it looks like. No, they're back. I've broken the stream.
Look at what you've done.
And whatever. We're just talking about how Toad looks like just a big dick. Oh, his name kind of sounds like Chode. Dang. I wonder if there's something to this. I wonder if there's like more to this than meets the eye.
No, come back.
No.
We're not done.
We're not done.
Just refresh your page.
Refresh.
Look at what you've done, Clark.
Ah, it's a good joke. I stand by my decision.
We had a lot of views for once.
Nah, we didn't.
We had more than usual.
We have nobody's here now. Not even us is here anymore. Well, now we're gone.
Oh no!
Oh, now.
Look at what you've done!
Oh, now a bunch of people are here. I've really stepped into this time.
You accidentally just deleted our whole channel.
I deleted the whole channel, all the YouTube videos too.
Oh no!
Oh no! I also called a Twitch executive and told him to come kill us. I thought it would be a good joke.
So would that be horror comedy?
Yes, absolutely. Well, anyway. I know. It's a big deal. Leave me alone.
What?
Acid Rain is being cheeky and said, wow, a whopping 5 views. Shut up. We're working with what we got. Anyway, in conclusion, Toad looks like a dick. What's next on the agenda to talk about? You got it. It's a big bullet.
Yeah.
Bullet Bill also looks like a dick.
I guess another form of self-cest is when you take like different adaptations. So like, for instance, a movie adaptation for like in like comic book adaptation or book.
Huh? What? Okay.
Like comic book Spider-Man with movie Spider-Man.
Or Tobey Maguire and Anthony Garfield.
Yeah.
My favorite, RP self-cest. Hey, you got 5th place. Great job.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have seen where people will take like a specific iteration of a character, like comic book Spider-Man with movie Deadpool or something like that.
Weird. What? Why?
Well, sometimes the characterization is different, or
Or you really want to see Ryan Reynolds get it on with a cartoon?
I mean, usually with those, it's more in terms of like their origin story and personality and how they're portrayed.
Yeah.
For instance, with Spideypool, it's weird if you use the movie versions, because in the movie, he's like 15.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
But in the comic books, he's an adult. So It's less weird.
But why use Ryan Reynolds instead of just comic
I don't know.
book?
I just mean to say that it's like...
That was just an example.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically different adaptations of the same character are used to circumvent the consent laws in your state.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
I mean, there are other reasons too. Sometimes they want to use like their backstory in a certain version.
Okay, yeah. Ah. That was that one person's name.
Yeah. My tires match this rug.
Don't, Chelsea, that's filthy. Don't say that.
It's just the truth.
Oh my god. Take it down a notch, sister.
How's that?
It's bad. That was very bad.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Too fast.
Do what now? What am I doing now? Oh, shortcut. Hell yeah. Chelsea, I believe in you. You can make it to 11th place.
I'll try, but no guarantees.
Oh, you're so close to being in 11th. Chelsea, you're doing great. 11th. I feel like you're doing that on purpose for despair.
No.
Chelsea.
No.
Come on. Play the video game right.
Why?
Because I told everyone on the stream that you're the best at video games.
Oh,
And now I'm gonna look
why would you
foolish.
lie to them like that?
Well, Chelsea, I wasn't lying. I just had a little bit of faith, Chelsea.
Oh, see, there was your first mistake.
Just had a little bit of belief in my friend that she could do a good job on the Mario Kart game. But
I think maybe you've been watching too much anime.
guess I was mistaken.
There you go.
8th place. Wow. Very
Not
proud.
last.
Very proud.
I hope you're happy.
I am proud.
What characters do you want in a new Smash?
Inklings. That's it. I mean, I don't know. It's like anything's game now. They put dang, like, Pac-Man and Ryu and Bayonetta and Cloud in the Super Smash Bros. There's like, I think any video game can...
You want Snake to come back?
What if they put Goku?
But
yeah.
they put Goku and Superman in.
Yeah, dude.
You can finally answer that question.
I don't ever had that question.
Fine, the internet can finally answer that question. It's a lot of Rainbow Road.
What? Thicklings? No. Don't. Please.
Arms?
I don't care about any ARMS characters.
Yeah.
Except for the beautiful lady
Yeah.
whose name I forget. And she can be in ARMS.
Twin Tail?
Yeah, Twin Tail. Elon Musk for Smash, sure. Yeah. So I could kick his ass. No, but for real. Who could be in mash buttons?
Phoenix Wright.
Oh yeah, Phoenix Wright should be in Mash Buttons. Now, Phoenix Wright's already in Marvel. They should pick another character from the series.
Apollo.
How did I know you were gonna say that? They should put in
Larry.
Butts. No, they should put in
Maya.
They should put in Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl. She would kick everyone's ass.
Yeah.
Tiny Pearl from the original trilogy.
Tiny Pearl.
Not Teenage Pearl from the newer games.
Yeah.
8-year-old Pearl.
Tiny baby Pearl. And then, you know what Tiny Baby Pearl's final smash is? Turns into Mia.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Hey, what's your Switch friend code? Asks, Javondine.
I don't know it off the top of my head. But
Chels-
if you give us yours, I can go put it in.
Yeah, give us your Switch code and we'll put you and we'll add you as a friend.
We do ask if you play with us on stream, you give us a follow.
Yep. It's the rules that we don't enforce.
Shh. But you can give us your friend code either in the chat or in whispers if you want to keep it private.
Yeah, Pearl.
Put in Pearl from Splatoon and Pearl from Steven Universe.
And Pearl from Phoenix Wright.
And Pearl from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Just have
And
all
an
the
actual
pearls.
Pearl.
Just make a new Smash Bros type game with all the pearls.
I would watch that. I would play that game.
But
Pearl.
who would win?
Pearl Punch, pals. Who would win in a fight between all of those pearls? I don't know, probably the whale.
Although, aren't all of those pearls like really nice characters?
No? I feel like Pearl from Phoenix Wright and Pearl from Steven Universe are reasonably nice, but I don't know that SpongeBob Pearl is nice, nor do I think that Pearl from Off
I
the
guess
Hook
yeah,
is nice.
Splatoon, yeah. No.
Alright, we got the friendship code.
Cool. I'll put it in after this race. Rude.
Power Pearl Girl. That's pretty good. Chelsea, oh, you don't play a lot of Smash Buttons though, do you?
Not really.
Okay. Oh, I think I've said this on the stream before, but I'd be like chuffed, as they say in the England.
The England.
If they put another character from the Mother series that wasn't just small boy. But they're not gonna do that.
Yeah. They should put in what's his name? Brad from Lisa.
Yeah, they should do that. They should just put in
Sans and Papyrus.
I was gonna say Washua, but sure.
Mettaton.
Put in Ethan Mars from Heavy Rain. His final smashes to yell Sean loud, and then you get 100 hits on your YouTube video. They could put in like, oh, you know who Suhino would rule if they put in Super Smash Buttons and wouldn't be that far-fetched necessarily?
Read me the thingy.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not the right button.
7406 6509 2207. They should put her Bosa in Smash Buttons.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool as heck. That would own so bad.
Put in Twilight Sparkle. Isn't that My Little Pony?
No, My Little Ponies. They can have their own fighting game.
They should put in Carmen Sandiego.
Heck yeah, dude. We should put in
Freddy the Fish.
Howie Mandel. They should put in Frasier. Frasier for Smash Buttons.
All he does is yell out his other characters' names.
Everybody is there to fight in Super Smash Brothers except Frasier, who whenever there's a female character on the battlefield, he like very awkwardly tries to flirt with them and like show his status. He's like, if you come back to my apartment, I have a Pinot from '09. And then Bayonetta shoots him in the face with her boot gun. And he's like, well, I like that kind of woman. That's my kind of lady. Miles! I mean, Niles, not Miles. That's not his name. Super Smash Bros. Is a spin-off of Frasier, where Frasier and Niles just fight over a lady.
Super Crane Bros. Do you think they'll put the Rabbids in?
They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. They can't do that. That can't do that, Chelsea! They can't do that to me!
Yeah, it's bad enough they make you play one game with them in it.
Maybe they'll finally make Waluigi a character.
I want them to put in the monkey from Rhythm Heaven Fever.
I want them to put in the monkey from Rhythm Heaven Fever and the monkey from Monkey Ball.
Rude. No!
Yeah, you did it. Second place! They should put in Isabel.
She'll cute you to death.
Yeah. How you and Greta are playing the same character. Hilarious. Yeah, Ryuji should be in it too.
For real?
For real. I mean, you know they're gonna make a Persona 5 fighting game eventually.
Probably. They made one for 4.
Yeah. Oh, should we get Persona 5 Dancing Moon Knight or Dancing Star Knight or whatever?
Is that real?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. What did you just say?
For real?
Yeah, that's a rhythm game for Persona 5 that's coming out in this year sometime. Yeah.
Well, obviously we should get that.
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
We love Persona 5 and we love rhythm games.
Thank you, Mona. No. Acid Rain doesn't want to see us play the Persona 5 rhythm game. Alright. I just want them to make it. I just want a funny YouTube man to make another video like the one of Nanako dancing to Get Low. What is this course? Where are you right now?
I don't know.
This Waluigi's house? Waluigi's dirt zone?
Probably. Yeah, it's Wario Stadium.
Oh, okay. You fell off.
Fell off.
No. Twister. Chelsea, have you ever played the beloved game Twister?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How did... Do you think that game is fun?
I mean, the last time I played it, I was fairly young. I thought it was fun. I don't know if I'd still think it was fun.
I wonder if do people stream like conventional board games being played?
I don't know.
It's gotta be a thing, right? How'd that even work? Where'd you put the camera?
On the ceiling.
I guess so. What do you think Wario's favorite anime is?
Summer Warriors.
I agree.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Hey, you did it. Fourth
Did
place,
it.
the ultimate place to get.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Sword Art Online is Wario's favorite anime.
They should add John Cena to Smash Bros.
John Cena.
And Bill Nye.
They should just have a game where real people fight. They have John Cena and William Nye. Do you think Wario fucks? Yeah, probably. I think he does. Frasier's in it. Or Kelsey Grammer, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf. Guy Fieri. Basically a human being who has been transmogrified into a meme gets to be in it.
Meme Wars.
It's just a meme. It's just Meme Fighter. We just made Meme Fighter. It's time to retire, Chelsea. We've lost at YouTube. We're not funny anymore.
Oh no. We were funny to begin with?
We were maybe we were. It's not that we were ever funny. It's just we still had the potential to be funny.
Oh, okay.
But now we're like officially never gonna be funny ever.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
Well, we tried. Sorry, everyone.
Gold star, we tried.
Guess I'm gonna turn the stream off again.
Oh no!
King K. Drool, Wario eats everything, up to and including ass.
Oh, that was Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby eats everything too. Listen, Wario and Kirby are friends because they both love talking about eating ass.
Oh.
If Kirby gets powers when he eats stuff, what happens when he eats like just a normal guy?
Nothing, or he just becomes normal. Maybe
Does he
that
get the power
maybe
to,
that
like-
takes out any powers he had at the time.
He gets the power to like talk about Game of Thrones. He gets the power to like
He'll make a YouTube channel explaining Game of Thrones.
yeah. He gets the power to like care about a sports team. What else do you think they'll talk about at the Nintendo Direct?
I don't know. Maybe they're working on another Splatoon update.
Probably. But do you think they'll talk about it?
I don't know. Maybe for like a second.
Yo, what if they announced a new WarioWare game? That would own.
That would own.
I hope they do that. The Wii Vitality sensor will be back.
The what?
The Wii Vitality sensor.
What is that? The sensor bar?
Oh, Animal Crossing mention would be really cool. If they were making Animal Crossing for the Switch, that would be so cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because it gave me a taste of the Animal Crossing with their terrible app, and now I want the real thing.
That's how they get you hooked.
Yeah. Yeah, but nobody likes 1-2 Switch. Just take all those mini games and reskin them as a WarioWare game, and everyone will like it.
Yeah. So they should have done to begin with.
Yeah. Listen, they can just reskin the games and nobody will care. Everyone will be like, oh, this same game.
They just add fun music and little cartoons and a very calming voice explaining what to do.
King K. Drool, shut up. Never mention that on this stream again.
What?
Wii music. That is forbidden. That's basically a cuss word.
I don't know.
What, you never saw or played Wii music?
No.
Oh, boy howdy, do I have a Nintendo E3 presentation I need to show you.
Oh. New Mario Paint.
Oh, that would be cool as heck. Wii music is kind of hard to explain what it is. It's kind of like a creativity toy, except it's awful. It's basically like Wii music is unironically your favorite Wii game. I immediately don't believe you.
Oop, too fast, too fast.
I wish they would put Mario Maker on the Switch. I love that game.
Nice job, Greta. I want them to put Ace Attorney on the Switch.
Yeah, that would be cool as heck.
I would rebuy all those games.
Neither of us has seen the Star Wars movie. Do you want to talk about Star Wars anyway?
Sure.
Star Wars is
I can't contribute much.
Is a franchise about space fights.
Yep. See, the stars are the Hollywood stars.
Mm-hmm.
And they fight each other. And that's why it's called Star Wars.
Yep. It's got Luke and Leia. Kylo Ren is in it. It's a character.
Yep. Man, we've had this course like 10 times.
And I loved it every time. I'm glad you're doing it again. Would you have rather done the alternative, the baby park?
No.
Oh, okay. Happy Days is cool. It's got the Fonz in it. It's got like several different theme songs. It's dumb. It's the originator of the term jumped the shark because the Fonz literally jumped over a shark on water skis, which was purportedly the worst episode of Happy Days ever.
I don't know if I ever watched an episode of Happy Days.
I watched it a few times as a kid, just because it was on the TV and I was there. Mm-hmm. And I was too dumb to bother to change the channel. But yeah. I don't know, it's about like teenagers in the 60s basically.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Acid Rain is warm. I know I could probably talk at length more about Happy Days than the Star Wars.
Yeah, Clark's only seen 3 Star Wars movies, and they were the supposedly bad ones.
The prequels. Yeah, if you want me to talk about the Star Wars prequels, I could do that. Sure, okay. The Star Wars prequels I saw when they came out and when I was a kid, and when I was a kid I thought they were cool. But I've heard a lot of compelling arguments on why they're terrible. I've never seen them again, so I couldn't say 100% that I know they're terrible. But from what I've read, they sound like they must have been terrible and I must have just been young and dumb. So I'm gonna go with that. Okay. I mean, like, I think the ultimate way to know if something's bad is to watch it yourself. And, like, if I really wanted to make a judgment call, I'd have to probably watch them again. But, again, like I said, the arguments against the prequels are pretty compelling. So, I think I was just wrong as a kid.
I did barely remember anything about the prequels.
I mean, I don't remember very much about them either. I remember, like, kind of the big moments, you know? Mm-hmm. Like the podcast race and the... Mm-hmm. And the Darth Maul and the Anakin flies a ship into the, I don't know, into the trade ship or whatever. Qui-Gon Jinn gets stabbed with a lightsaber, and Obi-Wan gets all pissed about it.
Yeah.
There's a Jar Jar Binks in it. He's a racist caricature. I didn't realize that when I was a kid. But when you're a full-on adult and you listen to any of his lines, you're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I think they were racist, maybe. In the second one, they have to protect Natalie Portman from bad guys. And, fucking Anakin falls in love with that Natalie Portman, but Anakin can't date Natalie Portman because of rules.
Yeah.
I guess the Jedi are celibate or something.
I mean, they're basically like monks, right?
Yeah, they're pretty much monks. And then, I don't know, they have to fight, like, Count Dooku, right? And
I don't remember.
There's a big coliseum where they fight in, and all the Jedi get out their lightsabers.
Uh-oh.
And they do a big fight, and, Count Dooku gets away. And Anakin gets his hand lopped off. And then he gets a robot hand like how Luke does. And then he marries Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
And then the third one, Natalie Portman's pregnant with Anakin's baby. And Anakin... Oh, and also Boba Fett creates all the clones in the second one or something. Or Jango Fett, I guess. Midichlorians. And the third one, Natalie Portman is having the baby of Anakin, and Anakin's afraid that she's gonna die in childbirth. And I guess he can bang now, even though he's a monk. And then Anakin's afraid that Natalie Portman's gonna die, and so he talks to the Emperor, who's actually Darth Sidious. Also, they killed Count Dooku. And they also kill the robot, General Coughs a lot. I don't know, and then Anakin becomes Darth Vader somehow. He gets... He gets
all of his limbs burned off or something.
Obi-Wan Kenobi has the high ground, and Anakin turns into Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And they build the Death Star. And
that's what you missed on Star Wars.
I think that's what happens. I don't know. I remember thinking that was cool as heck when I was a kid. I loved it. Anakin doesn't like sand. It gets everywhere. Oh, and Anakin like murders 100 children in that one or something.
Yeah.
Wait, Anakin kills a bunch of kids in the second one, doesn't he? Like he kills like the Sand People's kids.
Anakin basically is the Fire Nation and kills all the Airbenders.
Anakin's kind of a fucking dick. It's like not a surprise when he becomes Darth Vader. He's like been a dick the whole time, except when he was a little baby boy. He builds C-3PO. That was cool. Anakin's main thing is that he kills kids, yeah. The thing you gotta know about Anakin is that he hates children and loves to murder children.
Maybe it's good he didn't raise Luke and Leia.
Oh yeah, that's right. Padme gives birth to Luke and Leia, and then they hide them on what, Tatooine, or where the hell?
Leia goes to be a princess.
Yeah, and they give Luke to some shit farmers in the desert.
Yeah.
Seems fucked up.
Was there an explanation for why they separated them?
No.
Other than just for plot?
Because if you put them together, of course Count Dracula's gonna... I mean, Darth Vader's gonna find them. What was Count Dooku even the count of? Was he a lord in some sort of feudal planet?
Rude.
So rude. Now the Sith are Jedi too, right?
Yeah, they're like evil Jedi, right?
Yeah. How come they're evil? What did they do to become evil?
They went to the dark side.
They met a red lightsaber.
Yeah. They didn't go with the color scheme regulations. It's very important.
Its color coordination is key in the Star Wars universe.
Aha!
Nyaha!
Yaha!
Second place.
Should probably wrap up pretty soon.
Alright. I don't know, man. Basically Darth Vader is Count Dracula, pretty much. Oh, God. I hate it when he looks like that.
Okay, last match, guys.
Last match.
Guess everyone thought the last match was the last match. No.
No.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
This is Gordon Freeman. All right. In the sewers, just
Abe,
like
of
the
course.
Mario movie.
Any last things you want to talk about? Ow.
I want Star Wars to be in Smash Buttons, I decided.
Which characters?
Hey, I can't talk about Family Matters because I don't really know that much about Family Matters. I know that I think that's the one where it's got that like fat guy who threatens to beat his wife as a joke. Because it's a really old sitcom. But I
Isn't
don't.
that the one where, yeah, it has that one guy who, like, is super bigoted,
Yeah,
and that's the joke?
yeah. No, it was a real quality television. It's real good TV. But that's probably all I can talk about Family Matters. I mean, like, for real, I don't know I've literally never watched a single episode of Family Matters. I've only, like, what I do know about it is cultural osmosis.
I think I watched one episode just because I had to for a film class.
What film class made you watch an episode of Family Matters? Like,
Because it was about...
don't write this character?
It was about, like, the history of TV. And it had cultural significance.
And here we have the first racist dad in TV. Very important milestone.
Not my favorite course. Can never make those turns. Well, guys, that was fun. Nice little chat today. Don't forget, we do this every other week.
Every
So,
other week.
Join us next Monday. We also do Splatter Day Night Live on Saturdays, and we stream lots of other stuff in the interim. So, come hang out.
Yeah, come hang out. Come play a game with us. Until next time, gang.
Bye.
Take it easy.